Hello, Father Diego here with the Gospel of the Day. Today I'm in a different setting. As you can see, I'm in the school that I used to teach when I was here in my home city, Medellin, Colombia. So today, Wednesday the 20th, November the 20th, we read the Gospel of Luke, chapter 19, verses 11 to 28. While people were listening to Jesus speak, he proceeded to tell a parable because he was near Jerusalem. And they thought that the kingdom of God would appear there immediately. So he said, "A nobleman went off to a distant country to obtain the kingship for himself and then to return. He called 10 of his servants and gave them 10 gold coins and told them, 'Engage in trade with these until I return.' His fellow citizens, however, despised him and sent a delegation after him to announce, 'We do not want this man to be our king.' But when he returned after obtaining the kingship, he had the servants called, to whom he had given the money, to learn what they had gained by trading. The first came forward and said, 'Sir, your gold coin has earned 10 additional ones.' He replied, 'Well done, good servant. You have been faithful in this very small matter. Take charge of 10 cities.' Then the second came and reported, 'Your gold coin, sir, has earned 5 more.' To this servant too he said, 'You take charge of 5 cities.' Then the other servant came and said, 'Sir, here is your gold coin. You kept it stored away in a handkerchief, for I was afraid of you, because you are a demanding man. You take up what you did not lay down, and you harvest what you did not plant.' So he said to him, 'With your own words I shall condemn you, you wicked servant. You knew I was a demanding man, taking up what I did not lay down and harvesting what I did not plant. Why did you not put my money in a bank? Then on my return I would have collected with interest.' And to those standing by his side he said, 'Take the gold coins from him,' and gave it to the servant who has 10. But they said to him, 'Sir, he has 10 gold coins.' He replied, 'I tell you, to everyone who has more will be given, but from the one who has not, even what he has will be taken away. Now as for those enemies of mine who did not want me to be their king, bring them here and slay them before me.' After he had said this, he proceeded on his journey up to Jerusalem." All right, this is such an interesting parable because, well, the context of this parable is the coming of God's kingdom. The people were thinking that the kingdom of God was really near to them. I mean, this event was really soon. But there is a conflict here, a conflict between the expectation of the kingdom of God and the proclamation of Jesus, or better, the offering of Jesus about this kingdom of God. The people doesn't want to accept this proclamation of the kingdom of God. They have their own idea about their kingdom, this kind of kingdom that the people of Israel were expecting. But Jesus is proposing something different. For Jesus, the coming of the kingdom of God is not only a kind of show, something to be an spectator, but something that demands, if you want, our participation. And that's the invitation of Jesus. And that's why the parable says about this nobleman, this king who gave 10 or money to these people to produce any kind of interest. Meaning, the kingdom of God needs your participation, my participation. With our actions, we let the kingdom grow. With our participation, with our work, using our talents, our gifts, our skills, the kingdom will grow. And that's the invitation. That's why probably many people at that time, and even nowadays, don't like what Jesus asked or what Jesus proposed. Because, it's easier to sit down, have a cup of coffee, and just wait for the kingdom to appear. That's it. Being a kind of passive spectator of the kingdom is not the proclamation of Jesus. Jesus invites people to take action, to take up action to let the kingdom grow, right? So what is your participation? How can you allow or accept the coming of this kingdom, and how you can help the kingdom to grow among you, right? That's my question for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a good cup of coffee and a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with the message of the gospel. Bye-bye.